So here we have a fragrance by the brand Loumari. I know I've covered a few of their fragrances on my channel in the past, and one that I truly love wearing in the summertime is called Porthole. Here we have Maiden. This one is composed by perfumer Amélie Bourgeois. I'm excited to give you my thoughts on this spicy cinnamon, saffron, lavender, apple, and vanilla fragrance, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's video and I give you my thoughts on Maiden by Loumari, and I'll tell you all about this fragrance, the notes, the smell, the performance, longevity comparisons, all that good stuff, I want to start the video off first by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance reviews, top 10 videos, all types of fragrance related content, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and please give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. So here we have a fragrance that I think can be compared to the likes of Layton by Parfum de Marly. I also saw people online comparing it to Alexandria 2 by Xerjoff, just because it has that spicy cinnamon apple thing going on in here. This is sweet, it's refined, it's gentlemanly. It definitely has this playful night out type of a scent DNA to it, and I think it's going to be a huge compliment getter. I only say I think because I haven't really had the opportunity to wear it in public as much as I would like to, but nevertheless, I'm excited to give you my thoughts on this fragrance. But let's start things off with a quick look at the presentation first. Now, right in the opening of this fragrance, you're going to get something spicy, sweet, and almost a little juicy. Now, it's interesting because I see blackcurrant in the note breakdown, and I know blackcurrant at times can be a little animalic and a little musky, and I'm thinking that that's not what's contributing to that juicy characteristic, but the apple in here is so bright and vibrant, and it doesn't smell like a pure apple type of a scent, so it's not kitschy in that sense. It is combined with a few other ingredients, including thyme and lavender, so of course there is an aromatic presence in here. The vanilla in the base is beautifully done. The amberwood also brings forth a bit of sweetness that I think combines with the vanilla. There's a bit of sandalwood, some other woodsy ingredients if I'm remembering correctly, but really the star of the show is the apple, the vanilla, and the lavender. So these are the three ingredients, the trifecta, if you will, that is allowing me to make that comparison between this fragrance and fragrances like Layton by Parfum de Marly. It does open up rather sweet. The cinnamon definitely makes its presence known. It swirls about the composition in this beautifully enigmatic way, and you're smelling the spicy persona that's coming forth from it, and you're questioning, is this cinnamon, is it saffron? Well, it's a nice balance of both, although I would say it's probably like 75% cinnamon, 25% saffron, and I say that because to my nose at times saffron comes across smelling a bit leathery, and you don't get that here. It is sweet, it's slightly woodsy, but again, 70% sweet, 30% woodsy. The vanilla really dominates in the base of this fragrance. So you're looking at this fragrance with the beautiful landscape in the front. Kind of looks like a sunset as well. Could be a sunrise, I'm not sure. But of course, the dark green bottle almost gives it like this Harrods in London type of an aesthetic to it. But I think it's beautifully done. I think this is a beautiful fragrance. I think if you're looking for something with pizzazz, something a little dark, something sensual, flirtatious, a compliment getter type of a fragrance that can be compared to the likes of Alexandria 2 by Xerjoff, or more so Layton by Parfum de Marly, I think this one is awesome. I think people are going to love this one. I think people are really going to admire the compliment factor. They're going to admire the versatility of this one, and I think now that we are kind of in the autumn or fall, this is the best time of the year to wear this one on account of the spice and the vanilla. Once you get into the winter, of course, people want their woods and their smokes and their balsams, their resins, so on and so forth. This one is seasonally appropriate release. I'm excited for you to try it. Links are going to be down below. This is not a sponsored video, and the links to this product are not affiliate links. I'm just trying to make it easier for my subscribers to access all of this pertinent information if in fact you are eager in learning more about this particular fragrance or this brand in general. Let's go ahead and finish things off with my overall assessment. So first up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, of course, it can be compared to Layton by Parfum de Marly. I would say the comparison is maybe like 65 to 70%, so it's not Parfum de Marly carbon copy or something like that, but I think it falls within the same family. So in other words, if you are a fan of those two other fragrances that I mentioned, chances are you're really going to like this one as well. But it is unique, it does stand on its own two legs, and it does do things differently while utilizing some similar ingredients, if that makes sense. In terms of the longevity on this one, 10 hours, so a lot of heavy ingredients in here, the amberwood, the vanilla, the sandalwood, a lot of long-lasting, enduring fixatives are being used in here. Projection is really good for the first hour and a half of application. It radiated at an arm's length. There isn't a whole lot of citrus in here, so it wasn't this loud, boisterous type of a fragrance, but it became an elbow's length scent right around hour 7, a skin scent right around hour 10. In terms of the versatility, this one, in my opinion, is perfectly unisex, although I can see some people arguing that it leans a little bit masculine. I think this one is great for any time of the year except for the summer. I think on account of the spices and the sweetness, it can be a little bit too much, but fall and winter are really the best times of the year to wear this one. Anybody of any age can really appreciate this one, and I suppose you can wear this one casually as well, but I would prefer to wear it in a formal scenario. In terms of the presentation, I do love the box and the sleeve, the gold hardware, and the beautiful design on the bottle here with the dark green hue and aesthetic. My final verdict on this fragrance is, if you are a fan of fragrances like Alexandria 2 by Xerjoff, Layton by Parfum de Marly, if you like those spicy and aromatic apple, vanilla, cinnamon, saffron types of fragrances, give this one a shot. I know this brand has a lot of really wonderful fragrances that have a high compliment factor. Here is one with excellent longevity, excellent projection. You don't want to miss your chance to sample this one. It is among the brand's best. And while you're at it, try another one of my favorites, which is called Porthole. Thank you for watching. I hope you took something of value from today's review. That was my review of Maiden by Loumari. If you own or have tried this fragrance or any from this brand, let me know what you think. Drop your comments down below. And also, if you did appreciate this video, if you learned something today, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and please give this video a thumbs up as well. Thanks again for watching. I love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.